Welcome to WCW Backstage Assault, brought to you by Electronic Arts. Grab a chair and start swinging. There are no holds barred in this match.
You know, Tony, the fans have waited a long, long time to see this match. But more importantly, I've waited a long, long, long time to see this match. The other guy will sure remember that. Being clear of the cobwebs.
Snapmare. Some great hardcore action here by Harris. Tombstone piledriver. Leg drop. Tombstone piledriver.
This is why this guy is so good. He can hurt you in so many ways.
How did this match go this far? Thank goodness the fire's finally out! Somebody's gonna get a hefty bill for this carnage. That one leveled his opponent. You have to give this wrestler a lot of credit for this performance. Shoulder butt. And like a projectile, this combatant has been hurled into the wooden crate. Oh my! Thunder slam.
Now that's a good way to get a man's attention.
Taken in stride by Big Ron. The momentum has shifted in his favor.
I think he's gaining momentum. You know, I think this guy's going to be awful hard to stop. That'll leave a mark on his opponent. He saw his chance and nailed him.
Clothesline. Full force into the tire. Everything is going his way right now.
Not much of a contest so far, but I have a feeling at any time things could heat up.
That's not bad strategy. Go with what's successful and keep your opponent reeling.
If his opponent wants to turn things around, he'd better go south of the border. You know what I mean, amigo.
Fans, we're seeing an awesome display of wrestling from Heavy D.
I don't even think he knows where he is right now.
Goes back to the same move. He's run headfirst into the oil drum. He keeps using that move over and over and over again. Wake up, brain. He's using that move again. Irish whip. He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Flying clothesline. It's working, so why change the game plan? It looks like this wrestler is nearing the end of the line.
If he can catch his breath, he might be able to get back on track in this match.
Wow! Ron Harris hit with the high-risk move. Face first into the tire. Disco Inferno trapped his prey and now is cruelly playing with his victim. Flying clothesline. Ron has now taken this beyond just a wrestling match. Tombstone piledriver. Leave that alone. This isn't a riot.
This could be it. He caught him solid with that one.
This is definitely not your run-of-the-mill wrestling match. It's more like a street brawl.
The guys in the back should take some collection for this guy. If they do, I'll make sure he gets it, if you know what I mean. This guy seems to have a lot of guts, Tony. It's going to take a lot to put him down for the count.
Spinning back fist. He should have known that such an action was a possibility in a brawl like this. He's looking to do some serious damage. He's got the pipe.
Well, he's done. Turn out the lights and let's call a cab, Tony.
This is crazy. There's not going to be anything left if they keep at it like this.
He's got him on the run now. This match will come down to who wants it more.
This doesn't look good at all. He should have known that was coming when he took this match with Disco Inferno.
That shot was heard around the world.
Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one. We're going to see exactly how much damage two deranged people can inflict. Once he secured the advantage, he never relinquished it.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into?
What on earth is going on here? This is total destruction. Vertical suplex. Harris is looking like he's about ready to go down. He's gonna put him in. He's gonna put him in. He's moving there now.
Tony, you should always precede your pin attempts with what else? A good Greco-Roman low blow.
This fight is over. He's just given up. Chalk one up for Disco Inferno. What could possibly top this match? We'll find out next time.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but it put a W in his win column.
Thanks for tuning in. Visit www.wcw.com for the latest in wrestling action. WCW Backstage Assault is on the air. Let's get this underway. In the end, only one wrestler will walk out of here.
You know, the most important thing about tonight is that one guy can say, I beat the other. Pride is most important here tonight.
Fantastic reversal. Drop kick. He's looking to do some serious damage. He's got a bat. What is this? Oh my! It's almost as if he's showing off with that reversal. Guts! Disco is on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off.
His opponent will feel that tomorrow. Maybe for a long time after.
Death Valley Driver! Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. Inverted atomic drop. He delivered that high impact move with great ease.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into?
Vampiro was definitely staggered by that move. After that, we can only guess what we'll see next. Wow! Disco Inferno really makes him pay. We can't show much more of this, folks.
He can do just about anything he wants with him. His opponent is putting up no fight at all.
Death Valley Driver!
I bet it even hurts him to breathe right now.
Oh my heck! Well, it's there, so may as well climb it. Hurricanrana! Amazing move by Vampiro! Neckbreaker! Irish whip! Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable! This could very well become the most tragic display of brutality that I have ever seen!
He really nailed him with that one. Tonight it seems like he's fighting with everything he's got.
Big knee drop!
He saw the opportunity and hit him solid.
He hit him so hard, he almost knocked him out of his boots!
What was he thinking? Is this guy trying to lose?
Leave that alone! This isn't a riot! Disco Inferno devastates his opponent with that weapon.
Feel free to head to the bathroom because this one is over.
I only hope that his opponent will be able to walk after this beating. This doesn't look good at all.
If this guy's got some kids that need watching when he recovers from this match, Shivani's available for a price.
Oh my goodness! Great attempt, but an even better reversal. Going for a high-risk maneuver.
I'm surprised his opponent's head is still connected after that shot.
That's a good way to put out your opponent's fire.
When you get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day.
This is crazy. There's not going to be anything left if they keep at it like this. And this one's going to end with the knockout. Put one in the win column for Disco Inferno. Bobby the Brain, we were witness to another spectacular match here on WCW.
I'll remember this one for a long time, Tony. Just when you think you've seen it all, you watch a match like this and learn something new.
Until next time, that's all for WCW Backstage Assault. for WCW Backstage Assault. Let's open up a can of whoop-ass. Fans, right now I would detail the rules to you at home, but oddly enough, there are no rules.
You can forget the rule book. These two guys are going to give us a good fight.
This may not be what you're used to seeing, but frankly, I don't think these two care. They just want to get at one another.
You know, you got a better chance of winning the lotto than being able to walk away from that.
Disco Inferno just missed him with that swing.
That will seal the deal.
You ever wonder why there's always 2x4s around wrestling arenas? He's broken the 2x4! The Wall is going to push this farther than I ever could have imagined.
Now that's how you deliver that move.
Spinning back kick. That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. Irish whip. Buster! There's certainly no challenge being presented to this wrestler tonight.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into? You like vegetables, Tony? If you do, you'll love this one. This is a total squat.
He's broken the pipe! Disco Inferno is ready to rumble with that weapon. A wrestler has been lit on fire!
You know, he needs to follow my adage. He who runs away lives to fight another day.
Just an out-of-control attack with the wooden box!
That hurt just to watch.
In all my years of wrestling, I have never seen a beating like that!
I can't believe it. That was incredible.
The Wall is certainly stinging from that one. He's trying to put a stop to it right now. No way he should have gone for the pin that early. He was definitely staggered by that move. There go the family jewels.
If you're caught, you need to do anything you can to escape. I don't care if it means an eye gouge, a handful of hair, a low blow. You just do it.
I can hear the tap from here. This match is done. Put another one on the board for the winner. It's Disco Inferno. Bobby the Brain, we were witness to another spectacular match here on WCW.
It doesn't matter if you do it cleanly or if you do it in the worst way possible. All that matters is that you win.
That's a wrap for us. Join us again for more WCW Backstage Assault. for WCW Backstage Assault. Let's open up a can of whoop-ass. In the end, only one wrestler will walk out of here.
You know, the most important thing about tonight is that one guy can say, I beat the other. Pride is most important here tonight.
Oh my hat! You'll only see a move like that in WCW, folks. Tombstone Piledriver! Everything is going his way right now.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
Oops, there goes that. What's next? DDT! I don't think any of the fans expected to be this impressed by Adams. Tombstone Piledriver!
You've got to admit, he's got spunk. But I tell you something, I hate spunk. Well, like they say, what goes up must come down. This time he just came down on top of him. Don't take that. Punch him, kick him, jab him, do something.
How much punishment can one human being endure? Some bad intentions just came his way from Disco Inferno. It may be over soon, folks, unless he can get out of this submission hold. There you have it. He's done. Another successful match for Disco Inferno. Put this one in the books, folks. A great match here tonight.
I don't think these two men have settled all their issues, not yet. But I do think this was one tremendous match.
This one's in the books, folks. Good night.
I'm ready.
For some rough.
I like it rough.
Sexy stuff.
That's right.
You know I've been bad girl.
Yeah, I'm a bad boy.
Electronic Arts proudly presents all of the stars of World Championship Wrestling in WCW Backstage Assault. Let's get this underway! Tonight, the WCW Rules Committee has given all of the referees the night off, since they won't be needed for this fight.
You know, if you ask the average wrestling fan who they would like to see fight, they would point to these two. That's because they can't spell.
I can't believe this! You might not admire the man, but you have to admire the result.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
1 count. That's all he got out of that one.
A handful of trunks, you know, would have prevented that kick out.
That urinal just flew off the wall! This could very well become the most tragic display of brutality that I have ever seen.
Wow. I hope that he remembers to replace that divot.
Fans, I would request security, but they've been instructed to let whatever happens, happen. Clothesline! What is this? Attacks can come from anywhere in WCW, and that one came from above. This doesn't look good at all. Disco is out of control, swinging wildly at his opponent. Folks, we're not sure how much more of this we can show you.
You like vegetables, Tony? If you do, you'll love this one. This is a total squash. That hit leveled him.
You know, I'm not sure these two know where they're going. They just want to fight. I've seen a lot of matches in my time, but I can't remember one starting and ending in the locker room. Oh, that one had to hurt Medusa. Big knee drop.
You know, there's a lot of danger trying moves like that, but if you can do it, you can win a lot of matches.
Clothesline. This is a devastating turn of events. He's got the garbage can. Disco was off, way off. How much more can his opponent take?
You get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day. Now that's a good way to get a man's attention.
She's going to need some time after that devastating move. Looks like he's preparing for a high-impact attack.
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big.
We're going to see exactly how much damage two deranged people can inflict. There you have it, over by knockout. Chalk one up for Disco Inferno. What could possibly top this match? We'll find out next time.
His effort tonight, Tony, showed these humanoid fans a lot.
Good night, folks, and thanks for playing. Loosen up those thumbs, because it's time for WCW Backstage Assault. Let's open up a can of whoop-ass. Tonight, the WCW Rules Committee has given all of the referees the night off, since they won't be needed for this fight.
These two guys will not disappoint us. They'll give everything, and then some.
Harris, no, there are no rules. Anything is legal, including that weapon. Tombstone piledriver.
That's not the way the brain would have done it, but it was effective and it'll work.
Disco is in a bit of trouble after that one. Oh my, that's gotta hurt. He certainly didn't expect this much offense from Big Ron. Disco Inferno is now armed with a weapon. Folks, that fence is totally unforgiving. Spinning back kick. Fans, look! He's picked up a computer monitor. That was certainly a shocking experience. This is a vulgar display of brutality, but the fans love it.
Tony, I always felt it was worse to miss a guy than hit him. When you miss him, he knows that you're trying to kill him, and it only makes him a lot madder. He can do just about anything he wants with him. His opponent is putting up no fight at all.
Clothesline. Choke slam. His opponent is surely seeing stars right now. That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. It's extremely difficult to gain any sort of momentum when you're trapped in one of those corners.
Judging from the look on his face, you can stick a fork in that pork roast. He's done.
Jiminy Jellikers! Belly-to-belly suplex. This hardcore fight is really taking its toll on Harris. Irish whip. He's going to need some time to recover from that move. And like a projectile, this combatant has been hurled into the tires.
He's got him where he wants him. Now let's see what he does with him.
If there were any VIPs in that green room, they're gone now. Full force into the wall.
I'm seeing double.
Clothesline. Total chaos, folks. Absolute devastation. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt. Wow, they're tearing this place apart. Heavy D is going to need some time to recover from that move. Disco Inferno now has a weapon on his side. That one has left him reeling. You can tell that he won't be able to endure much more. Just look at Don Harris. Disco Inferno is taking no chances. He's got a weapon.
When you take this much punishment, you become desperate. And believe me, this guy is desperate.
Oh my goodness, he's got the TV.
This guy needs to realize that his opponent isn't going to sit on a cheese and let him whack him.
Congratulations, you've now got a new wrestler. He's lit up like Las Vegas. Will there be any end to this violence? Let's just hope they don't break any of the equipment needed for this telecast.
Yo, Chairman!
I've seen train wrecks that were prettier than this fight.
Clothesline! Oh my, this is just utter devastation. Harris is on fire. fire. Just look at that move he pulled off.
And that injury is really going to slow him down, if not put him out of this match altogether.
And will you look at this? Just when you thought it was over, the momentum has shifted.
This has been amazing. The wrestling fans will be talking about this one for a long, long time.
Whoa! I certainly didn't see that happening. Disco must have momentarily lost his balance because he missed. Heavy D is making a believer out of the crowd. He'll do anything to win. He's broken the water bottle. Now this is crossing the line. You might not admire the man, but you have to admire the results.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
Oh no! This cannot be good!
That shot really knocked the wind out of him. Wow.
Somebody call an electrician. We have a problem here. Disco Inferno has fought back, and the tide has indeed turned in this fight.
Here is where the hurting begins.
He's taken full control of this match.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into?
Spinning back kick. I knew that the rule book had been tossed out the window, but certainly this is too far.
Last one out of the building can turn out the lights, because this one is over. Fini. Done.
This is a street fight. No rules. Just a plain old-fashioned whooping.
Tony, when you've gone this far, nothing else matters but the win. Not the pain, not the money, nothing but the win.
Face first into the picture. That one really stunned Big Ron. This was disgusting, Brain. This match should not even have happened.
It's action, people flying through the air. I like it.
You like this type of stuff?
Yes, I like this kind of stuff. I like to see a man scream and give up and be in pain.
You like that?
Yes, I like that. Don't you like that?
Well, no, I don't like it.
Well, learn to like it. That's what happens here at WCW. People scream and they get hurt.
All the time. And some people get hurt, and we don't see them for 6 months. Well, this one's over with. Hopefully, he remembers his name when he comes to. Tonight, Disco Inferno. What could possibly top this match? We'll find out next time.
I'm not surprised by this outcome. I knew that he could win. Unless, of course, he'd blown it and lost it, like I figured this dummy would.
Well, that's it. For more wrestling action, please visit www.ea.com. WCW Backstage Assault is on the air. It's time to start. It's ironic that this upcoming war of revolutionary proportion will grant the winner the U.S. heavyweight title.
You know, if you ask the average wrestling fan who they would like to see fight, they would point to these two. That's because they can't spell. This guy shouldn't try to operate a motor vehicle under the influence of that move.
How will his opponent be able to stand after that one? Full force into the tire. Low blow. Inverted atomic drop. Oh my, that's gotta hurt. It may not be the most exciting way to wrestle, but all that matters is that it works, and so far it has. That burn is going to need some medical attention fast. Backdrop. Tombstone piledriver.
The only wrestler I can remember that could hurt a guy like that was me. But Tony, I don't have to remind you how great I was, or do I?
Tremendous display by Disco Inferno. Death Valley Driver. Flair took a nasty hit there. This is unbelievable. He just leveled him with that move. Clothesline. He's trying to regain his composure, but after that move, it'll be tough. I don't think this wrestler's even broke a sweat in this match.
Not much of a contest so far, but I have a feeling at any time things could heat up.
That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. What's he got there? Goodness, it's the garbage can. Flying body press. This fight has shifted momentum in a split second.
Smell what's cooking? That's his blood boiling. He's in control now.
These two are so hell-bent on hurting each other that they don't even know where they're going. Locker rooms, exercise rooms, what's next? Death Valley Driver!
If you'd like to make a call,
The payphone has been ripped off the wall. Holy Christmas! Tombstone piledriver! How low can this fight sink? He's going to use the payphone!
If wrestling had a timeout, he should be asking for it right now. We're about finished here. I don't think he can take much more. Wow, I hope that he remembers to replace that divot.
Ric Flair is taking no chances. He's got a weapon. He's broken the barbell. Tombstone piledriver. He's looking to do some serious damage. He's got the payphone. Disco Inferno is destroying his opponent with that weapon. He's not giving his opponent any chance.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into?
There go the family jewels. And will you look at this? Just when you thought it was over, the momentum has shifted.
I think he's gaining momentum. You know, I think this guy's going to be awful hard to stop. The thing you realize when watching this guy is just how tough he is to finish off.
Going for a high-risk maneuver. Vertical suplex. And Like a projectile, this combatant has been hurled into the wall. Standing drop kick. He's going to need some time to recover from that move.
Things that high up should have a stewardess on board.
And now this wrestler will seek higher ground in hopes of delivering a move that will end this match.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
Oh my, this is just utter devastation. How much longer can this violence continue? Well, there's not much left to say, is there? This one's over by knockout. There he is, your new WCW US Heavyweight Champ, Disco Inferno. Bobby the Brain, we were witness to another spectacular match here on WCW.
He suffered through a lot of adversity and triumph. This was a great win for this wrestler.
That's a wrap. See you soon.